Good morning. I hope you are having an amazing day getting started here on the East Coast. Whoop, whoop. Start my day. Had an amazing night. Wanted to talk a little bit about being triggered. Yeah. So, if you're being triggered by something someone else says or does, you know, then and you go into a reaction mode, a defend mode, a I have to stand my ground mode, it's attack mode. That means you are operating from an ego, lower self, unresolved, unevolved self. That means that you have some unresolved trauma, beliefs, or ideas or thoughts that you have not addressed. Because the thing is that no one should trigger you. If they do, that's a you thing. That for me, when someone triggers me or something triggers me, I get excited. I'm like, woo, an opportunity for growth because I don't want to go into this mode, this unconscious mode of feeling this way because something someone did or said, because I just gave away my power to that person. I allowed them to move me. And it really just fed into the point of my video. Like, if you're being triggered, you should take that as an opportunity for growth because that means there's some unresolved things within yourself. So use that opportunity to go into meditation and ask, why am I feeling this way? Why is this triggering me? What is it about me that I believe that is causing me to react this way? And before you go projecting your stuff onto somebody else, check yourself first. Okay, because your projections, they're just that. They're egoic projections. And that's just you operating from an ego, from an unresolved, unevolved self. So I'm actually excited that you got triggered because that means you can go and seek the truth. Because when someone triggers me, I get excited. And then I go into change mode and I start changing those things within me. And then I actually go back to that person and I thank them. Because if they wouldn't have triggered me, I wouldn't have grown. So, I challenge you. If anything I say triggers you, don't go into reaction mode and defend. Seek the answers within you. Seek the truth. You want to know what happened to Jesus, how he felt, how he truly felt, what he truly thought during those times? Project your consciousness back into his consciousness and experience it just like I did. And you'll find the truth. And I guarantee it is nothing like was written in that book. Nothing. But don't sit here and quote scripture or quote opinions if you haven't gone and experienced it firsthand from that person's perspective. Because it's like the telephone game. You got 10 people in the telephone game, and the first person says a sentence, and it goes down the line, but by the time it gets to number 10, it's completely different. That's what I view text as. It's opinion. It's mistranslations in some cases. It's also other people's experiences from their point of view. Is it true? Yeah. Some of it, as though, has been twisted for control purposes. But if you really want to know and seek the truth, if you're truly looking to evolve, again, project your consciousness back into that moment, into that time, into that being, and experience it firsthand. Because when you project or quote from an opinion, perspective, from others' opinion, then that is not living in your truth, your divine truth. That is not knowing or seeking the truth. That is operating from an ego, unresolved self. So use these opportunities for growth. That's what this is all about. You have all of the answers. So if you're triggered, awesome. Awesome. I think it's great because I'm doing my job then. Because if you want to get out of this illusion, if you want to truly evolve into the greatest self you can, then you're going to have to go deep and look at these patterns, this programming, this conditioning, these belief systems. And you're going to have to choose whether or not you want to continue with them. You want to be unevolved? You want to be unconscious? You want to live through an ego perspective that argues, that defends? Then go right ahead. You have free will. But as for me, I am all about being unmoved and totally conscious and aware. And your opinions and thoughts don't affect me one bit. But I appreciate them. And I appreciate you because I know that you are evolving too, and you're going to get there. All right. Have an amazing day. Know that you are loved because you love yourself.